Welcome back to Kingdom Under Fire 2. I've been having a lot of fun with our Berserker character that we created in the previous episode. If you would like to check out the previous episode, there is a link in the pinned comment down below. Otherwise, if you would like to check out the game and purchase it, there is a link in the description. This video is kindly sponsored by Kingdom Under Fire 2, and we're going to continue adventuring through this medieval fantasy world right away. So let's do this. We're going to be attacking some kobolds right here. These guys are not going to be too difficult for us. They're going to very easily fall before us, no problem at all. And I would like to actually fight multiples because the Berserker, believe it or not, is actually very good at dealing massive damage to a lot of people in an area, in comparison to, for example, the Ranger, which is my other character, very much better at single target damage. And as I was saying in the previous episode too, the questing system is so simply nice. It just works really, really well. Otherwise, we're going to continue fighting these kobolds. Normal attacks, even normal attacks right here, doing so much damage. And we'll just be able to... I'm going to try and use a special attack on this guy. If I can. This tree is in the way. Are you serious? Get out of here, tree. Thank you. Ooh, it dropped something. Nice. Alright, so there's one more. This is just a commander. We'll deal with him. Ooh, we got a new ability. Yeah, so we did level up from the previous quest line, and I now have another ability that we can actually take a look at. So if we take a look at our skills right here, you can see that, where is it now? I think it is actually this one. No, it's this one. There we go. Boom, boom, look at that, the flames. Oh yes, I don't know whether you can see that small preview window, but you know, it's there. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of other skills, and these all chain into each other, so that's what I was talking about when I was saying the dynamic abilities. And you also have the mastery skills right here, so you can master great swords, which basically just means that you get a small benefit from doing something, I guess. And also you have skill lists, so you can see, you know, in-depth descriptions of each thing. And then you also have combos, so you actually get to take a look at the combos and how they are meant to be done. So let's continue onward. We'll just speak to this fellow, and then we will actually take a look at this. This is much better than what I was wearing, and this is actually a lot better than what I was using as well. Nice. Okay, so let's continue onward, and I believe we're going to be entering another dungeon very soon, which will put us into a position to use the strategy mode again. I actually really love the strategy mode and how seamless the transition between action and strategy actually is. And well, I actually have a new ability here to organize some troops. I'm going to be using some mercenaries that I got from one of the supporter packs, and we are going to be going in here. And what is this? This is a normal difficulty, and we are going to potentially get a number of these rewards. And you can organize your troops if you so desire. I could take some wizards or some infantry or whatever the case may be. But I'm actually going to take these mercenaries because I think it would be fun to try out a new set of troops. Alright, here we are. So we're going to be attempting to take or indeed rescue the people in Grey Rock Fortress. So yes, as I said before, you do have the opportunity to have well, as far as I'm aware, you can have up to three groups of troops. Maybe you can have more. I'm not entirely sure about that just yet, but it would make sense for us to have F1 on infantry, F2 for archers, F3 for siege mechanics, and so on, and then F4 to select everything. So we're just going to press F4, and as you can see, we just seamlessly transition into strategy mode. And you can see that we can actually go anywhere we want, technically, but of course, because this is a continuation a little bit of the tutorial, we're just going to walk along the road and go to the area that they tell us to go to at the moment. There's Bertild. He's going to die very soon if he is the same as our namesake, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay, so now we can go back into action mode as well. So seamless, and there's no delay whatsoever in that. Ah, now we have some kobolds, These guys are the ones that have basically slaughtered everyone around here. And we are going to try and make them pay, as Glenn says. Let's do it.
Wipe them out.
Let's go and try and wipe them out, as he says. Oh, the damage. Boom. Yes. Oh, yeah. Berserkers are, in my opinion, probably the greatest class for AoE damage, but as I haven't tried most of the other classes yet, well, I am going to be trying the other classes because the game is just so much fun. You know, it really just begs you to play every single class, and I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. Okay, so now we can press C because we have all of the commands available to us now. Down at the bottom left there, we have Z for attack, X for defense, and C for support. C basically means that they follow me and support me in every action that I take. And just doing that ability, oh, so much damage. So much damage. Really, really nice. Alright, I do need to get used to using the unique ability of the Berserker much more. I feel like that is the only thing that I'm not really doing right now that would definitely improve my damage output. So I definitely need to think about doing that a bit more. Aha, yeah, okay, so here we go. Now this is what I mentioned in the previous episode. This is basically the way that you can beat enemy bosses or make them a little bit easier to defeat. Basically what happens is they have a yellow bar underneath their health bar, as you can see on this Kobold Commander right here. And if you reduce that with the use of skills to 0, with the use of your skills, so you damage them and it will damage the yellow bar. And if you do that, then you're going to be able to turn them groggy. You're going to give them the groggy status. And that status will make it infinitely easier to deal damage to them because they will be stunned effectively. And to do this with bosses makes them basically open to an execution move. And hopefully you're going to be able to see an execution move later on in this particular dungeon.
Let's move again.
Yeah, we got another commander up here as well. Maybe you're going to be able to see the yellow bar decrease as I use my abilities. There we go. Boom. Yes. And we can do some more damage. Look at that. Wow, that was a lot of damage right there. And another 2 seconds. Oh, there's a cannon. That's not very good. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to draw everyone in there so we can do a little bit of extra damage with our AoE abilities. I really love our grip ability. I'm actually unsure what it's called right now, but I'm going to take a look at it in a minute. Just look at how much damage we're capable of doing to so many units. And it definitely has that satisfying feeling about it. Alright, so we can now deal some damage to the chariot, which is kind of like a tank in a way. There we go. Nice. Oh, now I gotta say, the ranger that I played had many, many more difficulties dealing with that chariot than the berserker just had. So I think if you probably want a lot of damage, then probably a berserker is the way to go. But of course, that really depends on if you want no ranged abilities, because I can imagine that having no ranged abilities in specific situations would definitely make the game much more difficult. Alright, so this is where we are going to get a bit of a taste of more of the archers, and we're probably going to have to use our own archers to counterattack. So we'll see what we can do about it. Maybe we'll be pretty effective there. Alright, oh, that's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies right here. Okay, let's do this. Boom. Yes. Ah, the damage. Okay, let me get out of there. Woohoo, that was close. I almost got poisoned right there, if you saw. Don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this one. Yes, I will do that. We're going to be using a special skill right here. As you can see, we have our human archers firing some fire arrows. Yes. Shoot them. Shoot them dead. Thank you very much. Okay, I think they're going to... Yeah, there we go. That's done. Okay, so now I'm basically dying because I was standing in some poison, but that's okay. And technically what I can do now is I can use a healing potion if I so desire. So technically I do have some healing. So if we don't have a healer, I'm not entirely sure whether there is a healing class. I think maybe the Elementalist could potentially be a healer, but I would assume that most of the time we're going to be, well, every class is going to be concentrating on having fun and doing damage, you know, because some people, you know, some people don't like healing and everything. So I suppose that's the reason why we do have our own healing potions. As you can see, they do have a 30-second cooldown though, so they might be a bit difficult. They might be a bit difficult to use in some situations, but that's probably the reason why you need to have high-tier potions, and then you'll be able to have a decent time of things, because at the moment my potion only gives me 600 HP and I've got like 3000 or something. So yeah, anyway, let's do this. I'm gonna go into berserker mode and I'm gonna try and dodge out of here, thank you, and let's do some damage. Yeah, there we go. Execution. There we go. Boom. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was talking about. The execution moves, they are so fun. They are so fun to do. Alright, so let's just try and kill these wolves now as well.
Please pay attention to your troops' HP as well. I'll restore it for now.
Alright, so we're going to have to get over here and try and take out these wolves if we can. Because they are killing our archers at the moment. Oh, we need to kill this. Gotta get ready to use my space bar as well to get out of those situations where we are a little bit immobilized. There we are. Easy enough.
General, the path is blocked.
These obstacles are destructible. Get rid of them.
I'm sure, you know, Glenn, I'm sure you can do it. You know, you're pretty powerful. I don't think you need me to kill these, but okay. Guess I'll get on with it.
This railroad must lead into the mine. Let's keep following it.
Watch out!
Minecart? Drat! Something's up there. Come on, get up there!
Yes, something is up there. It actually is a mountain troll. This is going to be kind of hard. Oh, yes. Okay, so the mountain troll has 10,000 HP. Kind of insane. Hopefully I'll be able to deal enough damage to get rid of most of the enemies in this area. And I would like to be able to concentrate on the commanders quite a bit so that we can actually get them dead as soon as possible. Gotta dodge out of the way. Thank you. As you can see, you can also try to reduce the yellow bar on the actual boss, because here's the thing. These other bosses, these kobold commanders, they were just mini-bosses, you know? They were just an appetizer. They weren't really anything to worry about at all. But the big guy, this big guy right here, he's definitely something you need to worry about. Alright, I seem to have eliminated everything with the exception of these archers. So let's deal with them. There we go, easy enough. Alright. Now we just need to focus down. Yes, focus down the mountain troll, please. We are getting pushed down, but I will get back up again. Oh yes, I will. Oh, there we go. He's groggy. And now, Finishing attack. Let's do it.
General, we've eliminated the enemy.
All right, we've reclaimed Grey Rock. Thompson, send a messenger to Golden Hammer. We've got enough crystal stones to launch the Lunar Wing.
Yes, to launch the Lunar Wing. As I mentioned previously, it is a massive gunship capable of, well, just absolutely insane destructive power. And there we have it. We have a clear bonus, 12 minutes, 24 to clear the entire thing. Not too bad. And we got another S rank. Very nice indeed. And there you go. We also did gain a level with our mercenaries. And we gained some loot in the form of these adventurer bottoms. Not too bad. And we have no more chests because I actually picked up all of the chests that I could. And now we are outside Grey Rock entrance. So let's take a look at our inventory real quick just to make sure that we are wearing everything that we can. Ooh, that's a nice upgrade. And I think I'm wearing the same thing there. Okay, so we got pants twice. Ugh. Yeah, well, that's not a big deal. We're still very low level, so it's not really anything to worry about. We're going to get some nice upgrades soon. All right, here we go. So now this is probably going to be soon lifting off and having a grand old time in the Lunar Wing itself. That's going to be really, really fun to see. So I'm going to just get on my mount real quick and we're going to run to the next quest objective. Alright, so here we go. Now this is the Lunar Wing. This thing right here that we are currently in is the Lunar Wing, and we are going to be using these abilities right here. We have Railgun, Big Bomb Raid, Missile Bombing, and Swift. And we can use this to kill all of the enemies down below. And that is exactly what we're going to try and do. Look at how much damage we're capable of dealing. It is just insanity. So hopefully I'll be able to do a decent job at doing that. Look at how much damage. Crazy. And so we just have to try and eliminate as many Enkablosians as we can without losing our shield. That is the main problem that we will no doubt have. Boom, Railgun. Oh, the Railgun does so much damage as well. It literally just destroys everything in its wake. Yeah, we need to destroy that thing right there. Need to kill that guy. There we go. Not too bad. I feel like the Big Bomb Raid is not that powerful in comparison to the other abilities. Maybe that's just me. Not entirely sure. We got to keep these scorpions down because they're the ones that are going to be shooting at us as well as the large colossus. The ones on the ground, the infantry, not so much. Alright, seems like we're done here. Let's move on. Alright, so we are in the next area right here, and, well, it doesn't seem like there are any enemies around here, but I guess we might have some coming up relatively soon. Who knows? I don't want to jinx anything, but I have a bad feeling about this. Like this. Yes, I do not have a good feeling about this whatsoever. Alright, well, I'm going to try and defend as best we can, but our shields are already very, very low. And I think that's it. I think that is it for the Lunar Wing. Well, it looks like we've crash landed in a pretty terrible location, but thankfully we got a nice camp up and running relatively fast. And we are now going to get a couple of quest rewards here and there. And then we're probably going to be getting a whole bunch more to help out around the camp and try and retrieve a couple of goods. For example, some supply crates and also victims' ID tags from the crash. And I think that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you would like to check out Kingdom Under Fire 2, I would definitely recommend going through the link in the description, creating an account, and, well, if you like what you see, you know what to do. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.